What's up, pups? How you guys doing? I'm doing really good. Thanks for asking. You guys are the first to see this in a video because the next 3 videos that I will be uploading on my main channel will have my old hair. And as you can see, I've dyed it black. So, my hair's black now. With like a little bit of blonde randomly. But it's black with like just a little bit of blonde. It's so different. Like, it's so different, you guys. Like, if I take my bangs down, they're pretty blonde. But what do you think? Oh, phone. Okay. Anyway, sorry. Distractions. So, I wanted to make this video really fast because I know I tweeted earlier that on my second channel, which is this channel, I would be uploading a video talking about the STAHP, PSY, whatnot situation. I don't really want to get too far into it because if you really want to know what happened, you can look it up. It's all over the news. To give you a really quick run through, apparently a song has been surfaced that was from 2004 and it was performed by PSY alongside of a Korean metal band. And the lyrics have anti-American death lyric threat whatever in them. Like the lyrics are like death to Americans, death to families, kill all the Americans, whatnot, whatever. Where I do not agree with these lyrics, obviously, I have to bring up the fact that Americans, well, I point at myself because unfortunately in situations like this it's embarrassing because I do live in America. Americans, they do this kind of stuff all the time. In 2001, when September 11th occurred, you can't tell me that I'm sure at least one person watching this video right now has said derogatory, slandering words about people in the Middle East. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've read on my Facebook, or how many times I've heard people say in person, oh, we should just bomb the Middle East. Oh, we should just kill everyone in the Middle East. Oh, screw those people. Like, I'm not even going to use some of the terms that we're used to call them because I'm sure you guys have heard it. It's very offensive. And same thing with, you know, it's racism. It's racism. That's what it comes down to. And every time that someone hates another person, I've noticed that race somehow gets tied into it. And what I'm trying to get people to explain, like if you follow me on Twitter yesterday, I kind of tweeted like a series of tweets about my opinion on the situation. And I just don't feel like it's fair for Americans to dish it out, but they can't take it. Because we say stuff like that about so many different countries. And if that's the case, then I guess we shouldn't be friends with anyone, because now I guess everyone's upset that he said these things, obviously, in the song, and now he's such like a huge hit here in the United States. But something that you guys don't realize is that he actually went to school here at Berkeley, and you have to also realize he was extremely angry that Korean soldiers were being killed in the war that was being fought in Iraq, and it was an anti-American protest, and yeah, he said things he shouldn't have said, but that's how he felt at the time, so you can't be upset at him for feeling that way, because if you can think back right now, you specifically, think back of a time that someone pissed you off or made you really angry, I'm sure that you made really derogatory comments about that person, and I'm sure race was involved somehow, some way. And it's just, I don't think it's fair for us to put ourselves so high on a pedestal as to say, oh my gosh, well, anyone who says things about America like that, they, you know, we need to take their songs off the radio. Why? What's that gonna do? What is it gonna do? Like, I don't understand. Like, it blows my mind. And he released a public apology, apologizing for the things that he said 6-8 years ago, however long it was, 2004. And he apologized. He's like, I was in a bad place at the time. I shouldn't have said those things. Hold on. Grandma, if you're watching this, I'll call you back. So he publicly apologized, and that kind of irritated me because I personally feel like I know why he's doing it. He's apologizing because he's in the public spotlight. Like, he is an icon, and he has to apologize for his image because his image will be ruined. And I just personally think that he shouldn't apologize for what he's done, because yes, where it has been a mistake, and if he really wants to apologize, that's cool, like, no worries, but I feel like he's only apologizing for public spotlight. That's how he felt at the time, and you can't blame him. Like, you really can't. And us as Americans, we don't really see what goes on in these wars that we fight in overseas. because we're not there. We just take what the news hands us, and we take, you know, hearsay, and we're like, ah, no, we're the heroes. We're over there fighting. We're the heroes. Listen, all of my brothers are in the military. I completely 110% support my brothers. They're, shut up, they are, one of my brothers is in Korea, actually right now. My other brother's in boot camp. My other brother just moved back from Texas. They're all involved in the military. I support them 110%. Do I think what the government makes the soldiers do is bad? Yes, I do, because I don't like the idea of my brother being in Korea. Like, I'm constantly afraid. I don't like him being over there. I want him home here with me, hanging out playing video games, and not in another country. But I support the soldiers, and you have to realize that, like, everything that we hear, like, if you really think that there aren't people over there who are harming innocent people, and they're Americans harming innocent people, then I don't know what to tell you, because that means that you're brainwashed, and I'm sorry. Like, you have to realize people are people, and you can't just think everyone's good-hearted, because everyone's not good-hearted. And I don't know. I guess what I'm just saying is, about the apology, if I were to walk up to someone who had just made comments and was burning Qurans and, you know, making racist comments, and I looked at them and I said, I'm gonna go tell your boss that you're making these comments, and I'm gonna ruin your job, which is pretty much what's happening to Psy right now. They're trying to, like, get his stuff taken out of America, get him off the radio, which is not gonna happen because he already has topped the most watched video ever on the history of YouTube. But the people, like, that talk badly, that live in America, if you were to walk up to them and say, hey, you should apologize for what you've said, do you think that you get an apology? Of course not. They would look at you and be like, no, I'll say it 1,000 times over, because that's how Americans are. They're arrogant. And that's just the way it is. So, and no one even told him to apologize. He did it because either A, he was really sincere in his apology, because I personally think he's really sincere in his apology. He was angry at the time. Or B, he's doing it for his image. It might be a little bit of both. Maybe he's really sincere, and maybe he's apologizing because of the image thing. I totally understand what he's doing, but I don't think that you should... I just don't think that one person, just because they're in the spotlight, should be ridiculed as much as he's getting ridiculed now for making comments like that, because people all the time do this. People in America do this to other countries. People in America do it to other races. People in America do it to other sexes. Like, it happens all the time. Other countries do it too. If you really think that all of these other countries exist just to worship us, no, 1,000 times no. Like, so it just bothers me, the whole situation. Like, I get it. It's news, and, like, you can go listen to the song and be like, oh my gosh, people make mistakes, guys. People make mistakes. They do. It's part of life, okay? Sometimes you do stuff that's not so smart. You say things that aren't so good, and you gotta live with it. But the thing is that people don't really stop and think and realize, hey, I've made mistakes in my life too. I've said some things that I shouldn't say. I've done some things that I shouldn't have done. And I just don't think it's fair to, like, try to bombard one person who... they just said how they felt at the time. Like, I know that I hope this isn't coming off as un-American. I'm not. I'm really not. And it's just, it's a struggle for me to watch this situation unfold and hear the hateful things that are coming out of people's mouths. On Twitter, in person, on the news, like, people just saying, oh, take his songs off the radio, call your radio station, tell them to take it off. Guys, what is that gonna do? It's not gonna do anything. It's not like it's gonna take back what he said in 2004. He said it. It happened. Oh well, get over it. It wasn't like he caused something bad to happen. Like, I know I'm probably just rambling now, so I'm gonna stop, because I don't know if at this point I'm making sense, but it's just something that was really irritating me, and I just felt I needed to, like, kind of get it off my chest, because this is another one of those situations for me where, like, I made a video about Osama bin Laden's death a couple years ago when it happened, and it was one of those videos where I normally don't talk about stuff like this, but it was so important that I said it that I just had to make a video. So this is one of those moments. So, I mean, you guys are more than welcome to leave comments down below. We can discuss this as civil human beings. If you have something not nice to say, I don't really care to say it, and your comment will be ignored. So if you actually want to sit down and talk about this, That's cool. We can do that. I'm open to hearing either side of either story or situation or how you feel. And that will be a thing that can happen right here. So I'm gonna go. Just so you guys know, I am doing a vlog every day for Hanukkah on my main channel. I'm not Jewish, but I'm sure that some of my subscribers are Jewish, so I just figured, what better way to celebrate the holidays than make 8 videos in a row and then 12 videos in a row, so, for Christmas. Other ones. Alright, I'm gonna go now. Also, I might make a vlog about a haul soon, because I went to Urban Outfitters and Cotton On and got some cool stuff, so I might do that later too. So, alright, peace out, crowds.